welcome to Dewy Cattleya Divination channel. And in this video, I would like to deliver a monthly zodiac reading for June 2020. So there will be two parts of this video. The first part will be for all of you who are under the sun sign of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. And then I also provide the second part or part 2 for all of you who are under the sun signs of Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So like we already see on my previous monthly zodiac reading, there are 4 aspects that I'm gonna talk about in this monthly zodiac reading. The first aspect is your health condition, and then we're gonna talk about your financial condition, your career or education, and also your love life, both for you who are currently single or already have a partner. And I also want to tell you that there will be a little upgrades and change in this monthly zodiac reading content. So if these content name used to be monthly zodiac reading, then starting next month it will be a quarter zodiac reading. Why do I change the concept of this content? So monthly, I think that it's kind of like too short for us to start something or change a habits, and I believe that a quarter or 3 months period will be more ideal for you to plan something, to make it into realizations or to execute it. So that is why that in a year we will have a 4 quarter zodiac reading, and in the end of the year or in the 4th quarter, which is October, November, and also December, there will also be a evaluation and reflections. And because this reading will be in every 3 months, then I will try to deliver a more comprehensive reading then for all of you, also about the reflections of the previous quarter, and also the prediction, of course, for the quarter that we are currently talking about on next video. So that is like the new updates that I'm trying to tell to you. And also, before we start on this videos, I would like to create a disclaimer that I am Indonesian, so that is why maybe I'm not as fluent as an first English speaker, and I hope you are okay with that. And because this is a general reading, I hope that you could like take what it resonates and leave out that does not. And this is back again, this is a prediction, so it is based on your action and also your decision, so everything can change. I also have an Instagram account at decattleya.tarot, so kindly follow it, and I hope you enjoy this video. I even provide you a timestamp so you can just go and click which sign that you are and start to the main reading. So thank you so much and enjoy the video. Well, hello dear Librans, this is your reading for June 2020, in which I will tell you your health condition, your financial condition, your education or career, and also your love life for the next month. So let's get to your health condition, shall we? Dear Librans, your first card is Death and 7 of Pentacles. Well, if you're kind of like scared that there is a death card here when I first opened it, please do not be scared of it, because actually these 2 cards mean something positive in return. If you on the previous month or currently are having a hard time either for your mental conditions, or maybe you're facing a sickness, then in June 2020 those sickness or those anxiety, those overthinking, those emotional burden will come to an end. So actually this is a kind of sign that everything will be okay, that you will be recovering soon, and that is what you have to hold on. So you have to make sure that you keep up your strength, you keep up on your fight to be able to recover, and knowing that you can be in a better state on June 2020. Just keep that in mind. So if you're currently taking medicine or any prescriptions, please be on track with it. Consume it according to what your doctor recommends you. And if you are currently have to do several hard times because of your sickness, then know that everything will be okay on the next month. So I hope this is okay, especially for you who are currently having a sickness. But if you're currently healthy, then just keep in mind that everything is okay for June 2020. So make sure that you will always keep yourself healthy. Now, with your financial condition, there's the Tower in reverse and also Two of Swords in reverse. With the Tower cards, yep, there is also a sudden change will happen to your financial condition. But this one, I know that you already predicting it, so I can sense that maybe now you are facing hard times with your financial conditions, then it will become like more severe for the next month. So make sure that you have save a lot of money to back these conditions up, and knowing that in June 2020 you will be given two options. So these two options, I think that it might be an income for you, like an option for you to get more income, but this will confuse you because it will be hard for you to decide, because both of these choices has its own consequences that you have to rethink about. So if this thing happen, you have to realize your life background. So if you already have a wife, or if you have a husband, or if you have a family, make sure that you are taking considerations of them, and make sure that you can make a decision based on what is best for them. And now we'll go on to your career or your education state. There is the Moon and Ace of Cups. Okay, if your financial setbacks or maybe any kind of problems happening within you because there's other people deceive you, or stabbing you behind your back, or maybe disappoint you, that cost you in able to trust to other people, and it makes sort of trauma within you with the Moon, then on June 2020 with the Ace of Cups, you have to have a little of faith within you, because everything is getting better. Instead, June 2020 is a time for you to reconnect again with many people, to have a trust in people. But make sure that the lesson that you have learned from the previous person that maybe have deceived you or maybe have disappointed you, you still have to be careful. But do not block so many people that is actually positive, that is actually good from you. And that is what will happen within your career or your education, because I believe that these new people will bring in new opportunities and also a great advance progress in both your career or your education. Now we go to your love life condition. There is a Five of Swords and also Two of Cups. Ooh, congratulations for all of you who already had a partner. We're going to go to this part, okay? But I'm gonna go with all of you, dear Librans who are still single right now. With the Five of Swords, it means that if you are currently getting closer with someone, or you have someone in mind or in your heart, then be careful, because there's a lot of tendency of you and this person getting a disagreement. And with these cards, it is you who has to, lower your ego, and then make sure that you say sorry first, even though you know that it's not your fault. But I think that the other parties or the other person will not doing that. So if you don't want to lose this person, make sure that you lower down your ego and start to communicating with this person again. That is the sign for you. Maybe I just getting a sense of, like right now we're in the middle of a COVID-19 pandemic, and especially in Indonesia we have to stay at home. So maybe because we stay at our separate home, Like maybe your current love interests live in other cities and you're in other cities because you are in quarantine, then it means your communication will be very limited and it will not as as dynamic as it before. So there will be a lot of misunderstanding, or maybe there's a lot of times in which you're not really connect intensively with this person, so there's a lot of disagreement and stuff. Make sure that right now you can reconnect more, you can think of that person more, and make sure that you're in a good connection. So it is for you who currently pursuing a lover. But if you who currently are very single and just want to be alone with yourself, just make sure that your overall mood and overall mind is in a better state or in a good state, because do not make any conflicts with other people, because you have a tendency to misunderstand several things with other people around you. And this is our star for this reading for all of you Librans, that Two of Cups. If you are not married yet, then this could be a marriage for you. If you have a boyfriend or your girlfriend, I think June 2020 is a state where you can go and ahead to a marriage life. I don't specifically said that you're getting married, maybe you're getting engaged or something, but it's just like the union of two people. Like you are getting into the unification with this person that you really love, and it's just very beautiful. And if you're already married with this person, then June 2020 will be very harmonious with you. It will be very full of love. It will be full of love, and it will be makes you super happy and makes you realize that love is good and love is beautiful. That is what I have to say with you all Librans. This is your reading for June 2020. Because this is a general reading, just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest that does not. I hope June 2020 will be well, and do not forget to prepare the safety net if there's something bad I already said to you will happen in June. And if there's something good will happen, make sure that you keep up your good work so it will happen to you, because once again this is just a predictions. It can always change. I just read the overall energy, the biggest possibilities that will happen in June 2020 for all of you who are under the sun signs of Libra. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next videos. Bye bye. Hello, for all of you who are under the sun signs of Scorpio, welcome. This is your reading for the month of June 2020, in which I will tell you about your health condition, about your financial conditions, your career or education, and also your love life. So dear people under the sun sign of Scorpio, let's get to your health condition for next month. Two of Swords and Knight of Wands. Here. In June 2020, you will be charged with a lot of energy. I think that it will be a month in which you will be very busy, because you are capable of doing every single thing, especially about your work, and maybe you can do anything that you like, your hobbies and stuff like that. You are capable of doing so. But in other way, those kind of energy makes you confused whether to keep on your health condition or just take all the opportunities and the possibilities of doing everything at one time. So you are kind of like stuck in those state in which maybe you have a lot of energy to do something, so maybe you kind of like move or shift your sleep schedule, so you just maybe sleep 3 hours in a day or 4 hours in a day because you feel like you're very energized and you can do things like that. I always have to say that it is health that is matter, because if you are too put on too much pressure on yourself, maybe on June 2020 you will be okay, but maybe on the next month you will be totally sick because you have sacrificed your health just because you think that you can do anything at this time. So make sure for all of you Scorpios to balance your energy, and also the fact that you need to rest and to take care of your health. So that is what you have to keep in mind for June 2020. Well, for your financial condition, you've got the Hierophant in reverse and also Ace of Wands. If we're talking about your financial conditions, then it is all about you. So you have to make a nuance. You have to make something new in the way you organize your money and in the way you have, in the way you get those money. So maybe it is a good time for you if you want to try something new or break your limits to operate a new business, or to having another investment or another passive income in your life. It is better for you to do so, because the Hierophant means that you are currently able to lift or to break your boundaries. It is time for you to progressively move from your condition right now. Maybe you used to be very considerate, and maybe you kind of always thinking whether it is the right time for me to do so. Yes, June 2020 will be good to you, because you also got the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is a card that will show you that each and every single projects or plan that you want to do is actually could be fruitful, or it could be happen in a good way. So make sure that you use this kind of moments to start something new in which you will get abundance, and you will get more money and also more income from those things. And now we'll go to your career and your education. Here, what I want to say is that June 2020, because you are very energized, you also will get tired. Why? Because you are very busy to reaching your goals. I can sense that you are very close to your goals in June 2020, but you are a little bit too greedy over reaching your goals. So I can see that you have so many goals or too many things that you want to achieve at the same time or at the same moment, in which you have to think about it again, because that is not good for you, and that is not the way that will guide you, or that will make you come to the state that you want. Because if you are greedy over these things, you will have the tendency of doing some things that you never done. Maybe you kind of like cheat, or maybe those goals that you are expecting is actually can crush you or can create setbacks in your life or in your progress. So make sure you can get a suitable goals with you, or the goals that is maybe achievable for you. So do not dreams or do not hope that you can do every single thing or you can achieve any single goals without considering the impact or the consequences of pursuing those particular goals. So be be wiser in knowing which goals you want to achieve and which ones that is only better to be for you to imagine, but you do not have to achieve it, because maybe there's other people that can get it, and you are you with all of your uniqueness, so you don't have to be other people. Because Scorpios, you are a person that is capable of doing anything, that is true, but do not stuck in a place that is not you. So if you think that you want to be rich, but you want to be rich with a goals that is something that is not you, maybe you like a food business, and the way you can gain your money or your goal to be rich is actually from another investment. So do not go after those investment, because that is not who you are, because that is not the kind of career or the kind of path that will makes you happy. Instead, maybe you lost a lot of money, or maybe you lost in the middle of the pursuit, and it just makes you feel very tired. Instead, you should go with what's suitable for you. So make sure that even though you have so many goals, you know which one you can pursue and which one that better for you to not look at it anymore. So that is for your career and your education. Now we're going to talk about your love life for all of you who are currently single. Then I can see that there's a lot of thing that will kind of hamper you and kind of challenge you to get into the ideal happiness that you are. If you are currently want to pursue someone or a love interest, then there will be a lot of struggle in doing so, but it comes from the external environment, okay? That is come from maybe the person that you're trying to pursue also got so many people that interest to that particular person, so you have to kind of compete with the others contestant, and that what makes you actually stronger, and that is love is competitions that if you like that person, you have to work for that person. So in June 2020, those love life of yours will be a little bit challenging, because maybe there will be a lot of contestant coming towards your love interest, in which you have to stand out and make sure that your love interest choose you instead of the other people that chase that person also. Now let's see the love life of all of you Scorpios who are already married or having a partner. 5 of Wands. So I think both of you and partner kind of just want to be heard but do not want to listen to your partner. So maybe either you or your partner just would like to would like their request to be fulfilled, but instead maybe you or your partner does not want to give it first to each other. So make sure that you know that in a relationship it's all about take and give. So do not just want to take so many things. Instead you have to give something towards that person. So do not just demand you are being heard, but you also have to listen to your partner, what your partner needs, and it also goes both ways. So your partner also has to listen to you, because there will be a lot of disagreement, there will be a lot of debate, there will be a lot of a little bit tension between you and your partner, because you and your partner is kind of like both are drowning in your own ego. So everybody was trying to make their intention or their wants to be fulfilled first rather than the others. I think it has to be you who lower down your ego, or maybe you have to be more patient in telling your partner about how their behavior has changed abruptly, and that is not really good. So it could be helpful for you and your partner to go in a more harmonious way in June 2020. So that's it, Scorpios, your reading for June in 2020. I hope this resonates with you, but if it does not, you can leave out those that are not. And because this is just a predictions, everything can change according to your decisions and your action. So if it's already great for 2020, keep up your good works. But if gonna be a little bit harsh or hard in June 2020, make sure that you are preparing it from now on to create a safety net, so everything will be at least in a better state. And that's it, what I really want to say towards you Scorpios. I know that you can do anything, that you are capable, as long as first you are happy and you are tuned in with your emotion, because you're a kind of emotional person. You are very deep, and that is why do not overthink too much. Do not take all the blame towards you. Instead, you have to be more communicative in saying what you feel and what is in your mind. So that's it for Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Hello, welcome for all of you who are under the sun sign of Sagittarius. This is your reading for June 2020, and I'm gonna tell you your health condition, your financial condition, your career and education, and also your love life for the next month. So let's get into your health condition, dear Sagittarius, for June 2020. There are Five of Swords in reverse and also Queen of Swords in reverse. So both of these cards are in reverse. If we talk about these two cards, I just get the sense that in June 2020, Sagittarians are kind of being hard about themselves. So you kind of like being mean because you're not taking care of your health both mentally and physically well. I believe that maybe things get rough for all of you in June 2020, but the thing is that you have to care about yourself first. I think these future months, it will be a lot of challenge coming, knowing that there will be a battle inside of you. So there will be more about how you control your emotions, about how you sleep well, about how you control your health, about how you eat. It's very affecting the way you are operating. So make sure you're in a good mood, make sure that you're kind of primed so you are able to face those challenges of yours. So in June 2020, please uh, do not forget to always taking care of your health and also your mental, to always be stable, because that is the key. One of the key for a mental stability is also can be meditation. It's also can go for on holiday, maybe go for a little bit of walk, refreshing, just makes yourself happy. While for your body, it means that you have to exercise more and also eat healthy foods. Those kind of things will support you during your hard times and the challenge that you have to face. And next, we've got your financial condition. Sorry, there is an Ace of Pentacles in reverse and also the Ten of Wands in reverse. What I have to say is in June 2020, you have to be careful with your expenditure because there might be a lot of things that you have to pay for. And sadly, with the Ten of Wands, it means that you also will get a more burden in order to provide and also in order to fulfill those financial needs. It means that you maybe have to work extra harder, and then you have to pay for more things. It will be a little bit hard for you, not a little bit, actually it will be very hard, but it doesn't mean that you cannot do it. Dear Sagittarians, here's the fact, and here's one of like the most positive traits of you, is that you are very positive. You are a very optimist person. So even though you in the age of challenge or you're in the face of problems, you will always get to see the bright side of it. That is also will be happening in this financial setbacks of yours, that even though you are currently facing a hard times, but the experience you get, maybe the extra hard work that you have to do, will make you a better person, will makes you experience a better skill, or maybe makes you able to connect with so many people instead. So believe me that these financial setbacks will also bring another possibilities and income and also opportunities for you. But one of the things that you have to remember is that you cannot take all the burden by yourself. So if you have to seek for other people to help you, then go on. So do not take all the burden by yourself, because you will never be able to do so. So please ask help, maybe if you have a family or if you have a friends, that someone that can help you to ease this burden, because I have to say that June 2020 you will have to work extra hard. Well, your career and your education, there are Two of Swords and also Strength in reverse. With the Two of Swords, I have a vision that you are facing a hard times in choosing something. So these options can be equally good or equally bad. So if this happen, please make decision based on what your heart tells you. See what makes you happy in doing that things. And one thing that is lacking from you on June 2020, dear Sagittarians, is a self-confidence. We have to say, as a fire sign, as Sagittarians, you are a person that actually very optimist. You always have a self-confidence, but if June 2020 suddenly or all the problems makes you unable to believe in yourself, then always remember you are an adventurous person, you are an optimist person, you are able to initiate things, you're a person that love and have a curiosity to always gain experience in life. So do not scared of any single things. You have to believe in yourself. You've got to get your confidence back to your body, because with this self-confidence, it will help you to also consider the two options that is given or handed to you during your career or your education. That is what happened to Sagittarius. And this is your love life. If you Sagittarians are still single, then there's the High Priestess for you. If we're looking at the High Priestess cards, it's always mean that you have to trust your intuition. What I sense here is that in June 2020, all of you Sagittarians are having someone in mind or love interest that you're currently confused whether you love this person or not. Please do not make any decisions if you are not ready and if you're not certain whether it is love or not. So make sure that you know the answer first before you start any relationship, or you give this person a hope, or maybe you use your heart for this person. So make sure you know the answer. Make sure that you are believe that this person is the person that you want. So if you're not 100% certain that this is the person you like or this is the person that you love, then Sagittarians, just stay single. That is what Sagittarians like to do, because Sagittarians are people that does not like to being tied in a commitment where their move are being limited. You are a free bird, so make sure that you do not stuck in a wrong relationship. Well, the others, if you're a Sagittarians that already has a partner, then you've got the Sun. We do not have to talk much about the Sun card because it is all about the positivity. So June 2020, you will feel very happy with your partner. You will feel like everything is okay. You also will feel like you can go and conquer every single obstacles, or you can achieve your goals and your dreams with your partner. So everything is fine actually for those of you Sagittarians that have a partner. You connect really well with your partner, you understand each other, and I hope that you can maintain this connectivity and this energy also for the rest of the year and for the future months. So that is for Sagittarius, your reading for June 2020. If there's something resonates with you, then you can take it and you can prepare for the next month about it. But if there's something that does not resonate to you, please just leave those things. And I know that for all the Sagittarius, maybe you are currently trying to think what kind of problems that I will face in June 2020. The key is actually to have a self-confidence and trust within yourself, to always in tune with your emotion, and you can face all the challenges. Do not hesitate to ask for help with your people around you, people closer to you, because they will be able to give you or offer you some help. So just be yourself, dear Sagittarians. And that's it. I am so happy that you are willing to watch this video. I hope you have a great day and have a great month ahead. I'll see you in our next video. So see you later. Bye bye. Hello, for all of you who are under the sun signs of Capricorn, this is your reading for June 2020, and I'm gonna read your health condition for next month, also your financial condition, your career or education, and also your love life. So let's get to your health condition first. You got the World, and you also got the Knight of Cups, right? For June 2020, dear Capricorns, you do not have to worry. Everything is fine. The World itself could represent the stability or the most ideal pace of your health condition. So either your mental health or your physical health, both is in a good state. So maybe you already reached those stability, or you already reached those prime condition in your life. But you also got the Knight of Cups in reverse here. So with this is the World card, in which you got all the thing necessary for your body and also your mental. And this is the Knight of Cups, in which is also the sign that in June 2020, because you believe that you are okay, maybe you are overly energized and kind of forget to take care of your health. So do not sway by the fact that you are okay, you are healthy, then you're suddenly forget on how you have to maintain those health of yours. So make sure you are in a good control of your body and on your mentality. So do not easily get satisfied with your condition. Instead, you have to make sure to maintain these to be more stable in the future. And for your financial conditions, you've got the Five of Cups in reverse and also Eight of Swords. Well, here's the hint that in Five of Cups, if you're thinking that your financial condition in the past might be in a worse kind of state, then in June 2020 you are able to move on and your financial stability will getting better. But sadly, I think this is a little bit contrary. Okay, it is actually the problems within you, because even though everything is getting better, you still feel like you're trapped in the same condition. Maybe it could be like because you're not lessening, or maybe you're not decreasing your expenditure over unimportant things. So it has to be you who change your habits, or you who should change your spending patterns. So it will be like you can control your income and your expenditure better. So I think both on your health condition and on your financial condition, it is about you that should control it. And if we go to your career or your education, in June 2020, you will be given so many opportunities, so many chances to achieve a greater position if you are working, or in a greater state if you are having a business. But this King of Pentacles in reverse also wants to remind you that you have to make sure that those opportunities come from a legit or legal or a good source. So because you've got so many opportunities, some of it might turn in a way that will put you in a state that not so good state. I mean that maybe some of those offers or some of those opportunities, if we're looking at this King of Pentacles, will be just just an attempt of somebody to put you down. Maybe it's not actually something that you are pursuing. Maybe it will only make you lose a lot of money, or maybe it makes you very rich, but the source is not something legal, or it's not something that should be for you. So make sure that if you're in an office, that you're always honest. If there's a coworker asking you to do something that is not true or that is not justified, then do not say okay to those offers. And if you are having a business, that if it's just putting your customer into an uncomfortable situation, or if it makes your workers starving, or they do not receive their fully rights, then do not say okay to those opportunities. Instead, you have to make sure that you are choosing the best opportunities that will also give the best impact for each and every stakeholders of your business or your office. Or maybe if you are still in school pursuing your educations, then make sure that if you are involved in several educational projects, that it will actually be something that bring positivity to each and every one of your partner. That is what you have to keep in mind, dear people under the sun sign of Capricorns. And looking at your love life, we've got the Queen of Pentacles for all of you who are single, and Four of Cups in reverse. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it means that if you're single, then you are reaching the state of independence. I believe that if you used to be like heartbroken, or you're not have the confidence because you are single right now, you are keep on trying to find someone, then I have to say that right now you will be getting more comfortable with your status, and you will gain happiness from it, dear Capricorns. And for all of you who already has a partner or you already married, then there are sort of like disappointment that you feel towards your partner. And for me, this kind of disappointment should be speak out. I mean, you have to communicate with your partner with about how you feel about your relationship, or you have to say what it necessary to make your relationship become better. So I think communication is very needed here, because lack of communication will only prolong the problems and will only cause another problems in the future. So yep, that's it. Dear Capricorns, your reading for next month, June 2020. I hope that this resonates with you. If it doesn't, then just leave it, because this is a general reading. I hope you are happy. I hope you prepare for the best for June 2020. If there is something that might scare you, just make sure to prepare yourself. Create your own safety net. And this is not a fortune telling, this is just a prediction, so everything can change according to your decision and also your action. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Hello, welcome for all of you under the sun signs of Aquarius. This is your reading for June 2020, in which I will tell you about your health condition, financial condition, education or your career, and also your love life. So let's get to your health condition first, shall we? You've got the Page of Wands in reverse and Justice. With these two cards, then it could be means that actually it's not about you, but it's about the external environment. So the external environment itself really supports you to sort of, experiencing instability in your life. It could be like in your mental health or also your physical condition. Maybe that in other environment you are exposed to a little bit harm condition in which you are prone to several disease or also sickness, that you have to be very careful about it, dear Aquarius. But back again with the Justice card, it means that it is about how you control yourself. If you could like stay in a healthy habits, you eat good foods, then you also stick with your exercise, you keep a safe distance, you are doing good in making sure that everything is clean, then you will be okay. But once again, you have to be careful with the external environment, because it's sort of not supporting you to be healthy on next month. So make sure you can guard yourself well. So how about your financial condition? We've got the Nine of Swords in reverse and also the Page of Cups. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, it means that your sadness, your loss, your disappointment towards maybe your loss of chance to gain money, or maybe you are being tricked by other people, you are being fooled, or other people takes money from you or something like that. Those sadness will suddenly disappear from your life. Why? Because with the Page of Cups, I can see that you yourself will get something better in return. So in June 2020, you will have the opportunities of receiving a new source of income or a new source of abundance. It will be very pleasant but very surprising for you. So you might not be able to guessing what it is, but it will make you very happy in return. That is what I sense with your financial conditions. Then about your career and also about your educations. With the Death cards, I think that maybe recently you have left your former jobs or maybe your former business and kind of like starting a new one. I can see that there's a lot of potential for the business that you kind of starting right now. you could get a lot of abundance into it, but not only abundance in financially, but also abundance in your happiness. So it is about how you feel passionate in doing it, and knowing that these kind of like career or education you're currently pursuing are the one that makes you happy. So that is what I sense with your career or your education for June 2020. Now, how about your love life? If you are Aquarius that are currently single, then if you are pursuing someone, then what I have to say is that your burden or your challenge in order to pursue that person is kind of like getting harder. And the message here is that you have to make sure either that person, it can be new lovers or maybe your ex-lover, is worth your time and also worth your energy, because knowing that you will do so many things towards this person, you have to make sure that this person also will pay or also will give their hearts towards you. So do not tire yourself for someone that is not into you anymore, or maybe to someone that is not loving you back. So relationship is about an equal efforts. If it's only you who try, or if it's only you who in effort to get this person's heart, it will never be happen. Then how about you who are currently in relationship or currently in marriage? What I see with the 8 of Wands in reverse, that you are sort of holding yourself. Your relationship are having a setbacks, and everything's just move very slowly. It feels like you are being detached with your partner here. I don't know the exact reason why. It should be you who know yourself, dear Aquarius, but it feels like you have to confront your problems. Why? Because what I feel here is that you are sort of cutting your self from other people. So it's like you are facing a hard times, but you are like letting yourself drawn into it. So what I see with 8 of Wands in reverse is that you have to initiate a communication, because if you do not initiate communication, if you're not trying to be honest with your partner, you will always stuck in a condition where maybe your partner will eventually leave you, because this condition is not comforting for either you and also your partner. So make sure, dear people under the sun sign of Aquarius, to be able to in tune with your own self. So that is what I want to say to you, and that is your reading, dear Aquarius, for June 2020. Because this is a general reading and a prediction, everything can change, and if it resonates with you, then take it, but the part that does not resonate, you can just leave it. And I hope June 2020 will be better for you. I hope you will get through all the obstacles you are currently facing, and I always wish you the best. So dear Aquarius, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye. Hello, welcome for all of you who are under the sun sign of Pisces. This is your reading for June 2020, and I will tell you your health condition, your financial condition, your career or education, and also your love life for the next month. And let's get started with your health condition. The World, 6 of Wands. So with the World and the 6 of Wands, with this card first, I have to say that you do not have to worry for next month, because everything is under control, both your mental and also your physical body. You're very healthy and you're very prime. And also with the 6 of Wands, it's kind of like time for you to rejoice, to use this strength and also use this abundance that is given to you on June 2020 to do something that you are currently unable to do. Maybe to reconnect more to your friends or do whatever that makes you happy. You've got the energy and also the strength. You can even channel these conditions of prime body and also stable mentality to do your work and to pursue another project. So June 2020 is very good, especially for your health condition, dear Pisces. Now we're going to your financial condition. You've got the Page of Swords here, and you got a Page of Cups, both in reverse. Page of Swords and Page of Cups kind of telling me that June 2020 money or finance in general will not come as abundant as before. With the Page of Swords, there's sort of like a passive movement about money towards you, like there might be a little bit delay, or you are not experiencing more income as much as you used to experience. And with the Page of Cups, it's also same goes to the Page of Swords. It's about passiveness, it's about being able to move towards you. So sadly to say, you've got to save a lot of money from now on, so make sure that you are still able to get a lot of savings to cover your everyday life needs, because that is what being indicate for June 2020. So sadly, your expenditure, your income will a little bit lesser than the previous month. And now we're going to talk about your career or education. So this is about a partner, okay? Either a career partner, co-workers, or your business partner, or maybe your friend in school. You are kind of like having a conflict with them, or maybe feeling uncomfortable with them, and knowing that you will have a conflict with this person. So I don't feel you and this person connect well. And what I see here with the Eight of Cups, based on these Two of Cups in reverse cards, it means that it is time for you to go away from this person. I think this person is actually not good for your life, and this person just not serve you well anymore. So with the Eight of Cups card, it is also ideal for you to just go away, to leave this person, because that is what will be the best for you. So do not hesitate, because if these persons cannot do well to you, cannot respect you, then you do not have to continue your friendship or maybe your relation with this particular person. Now let's go to your love life. For all of you Pisces who are currently single, then you've got sadly the Sun in reverse. It means that you are still maybe feeling sad over your breakup, or maybe you're feeling sad because you are constantly feel like you failed in searching for someone new or to pursue your love interest. But with the Sun in reverse itself, you will be able to gather your strength. So maybe it's not in June 2020, but it could be the next month. So do not let your hope falls too deeply, because everything can change whenever you have your mind into it. So if you really want to find true love, then you have to be able to work for it. So once again, these cards just represent you how the external environment towards you. If you have a strong will to actually pursue your love interest or having a partner at the month of June 2020, anything is possible once again. And if you are already in relationship, either it's just a romantic relationship without commitment, like you're dating, or you're already married, then I'm sorry to say, with the Ten of Cups in reverse, I am scared that there will be a future conflict that makes you have to break up, or maybe thinking of getting a divorce with your partner. So what I want to say and what I suggest you is that please talk it deeply with your partner. Do not rush and taking action abruptly without any considerations. If it's not a big problem, then please try to compensate each other, try to compromise, try to forgive each other. Do not end a relationship when you actually still love your partner. So I hope that in June 2020 everything is going well with each and every one of you. But if you already have a problem right now in this month, then June 2020 is a month where you have to be careful with your decision and also your mood, because there's a lot of chance either you and your partner might deciding to just break up or just to separate with each other. And because I don't want that to happen, so make sure that you are be able to solve those problems, and you could, intensify your communication from now on, and also more understanding to each other. But if you are actually stuck in a toxic relationship, then it's a good sign that you could, come out from this state. But sadly, with the 10 of Cups in reverse, I feel like more positive relationship. So I just don't want you to break up over a misunderstanding. And so that is, dear Pisces, your reading for June 2020. I hope it resonates with you. Once again, this is a general reading, so you can take what resonates and leave the rest that does not. I hope you have a great month ahead. If there is something negative about this reading, just remember this is a prediction. It is according to your actions and also your decision. So make sure you think wisely, and also, considerate about any single opportunities, and do not be sad, because you can always try from now on to, create a safety net, so the bad things that I predict will not happen, because this is just the general energy that I got. So that's it for all of you under the sun sign of Pisces. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.